Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the day of the video. Darren, how's it going today? Today, it's been a stressful day. It's the evening time and I'm vlogging to you now. Laura's not here. She's not like just chilling out of frame. I'm heading to Bath at the moment to go and do some snooker. I'm gonna go play in a snooker tournament because Andy needed one other person. He's already playing. There's supposed to be a team of 3 and you can't enter with only 1. So he's playing twice because he's better than me. So he actually plays like competitively, and I just play for fun. So, but anyway, that's by the by. What's we got on today? Today we got up at a normal time-ish. We get up about 8 o'clock on a normal day so that we can do our daily ritual of checking Rightmove for new properties that may have arisen overnight or whatever, and we try and organise as many viewings as possible. And to be honest with you, we're at like, it takes a lot to wind me up. It genuinely does. I'm a very like calm, happy person. I have a very sunny disposition. I'm very positive all the time. And I broke down this morning. I'm like, I can't fucking do this anymore. I was so annoyed at just how everything is working. Who would have thought that like it was easier for Laura to find a job than it was for us to find a flat? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy how difficult it is. We organised a couple of viewings this morning. Max today was going to have about 6, but a couple of them dropped out on us. I've got my Bluetooth in just in case one of them rings me, because we've essentially handed in an application form, and we really liked it. We really want it, please. So it was probably one of the best ones we've seen so far, to be honest with you. But yeah, so we went through the rigmarole today of like, I was ringing them up and a couple of people were just saying no because I didn't earn enough. I was telling them basically that they're fucking idiots. So the way they see it, you have to earn 2.5 times the salary. That's what some like companies say. They say you're gonna have 2.5 times the rent as a combined income, which we pronounce to be ridiculous, because this year I had like I've managed to save so much money on such a tiny salary, and it's just me, and we've got all of our student loans or whatever, and I actually had a chat with one. It was actually like quite good. It was quite like explanatory, and that's how I found that out basically, with someone today. I was like, but look, listen to me, right? Have you got 5 minutes? Because I want to ramble. They were like, yeah, we'll explain this. It was actually really informative. But yes, we went to see a couple of viewings today. One of them, we were 5 minutes late because we had the wrong postcode. So we figured out where it was basically by going, well, it should be on this road, it should be in this area, that's the picture of it, let's find it. And we went looking for it and they were gone because we'd been over 5 minutes. So the other 2 we went to go and look at were too small or too overpriced for what they were. Like, essentially, our only requirement, right, in the entirety of Bristol, here's our 3 requirements. 30-minute bus to the town centre. That's a huge radius, right? Just to let you know, that's a massive radius. So 30 minutes of the bus to the town centre, so that Laura can get to work. Next one is that it's hopefully under 750, although we can go higher. We can afford 800, but we don't want to because we'll be skint. No higher than 750, and our other requirement is that we have 2 workspaces in the kitchen. That is literally it. We don't give a fuck about anything else. We just want to have space in the kitchen to cook. And we're willing to spend so much money just for that, and no one's gonna let us. It's crazy. So we went to this last one and we really liked it. I really liked it. I'm waiting for a phone call, which I don't think is gonna come now because it's gone 5 o'clock. And also, Andy, meet me at 6. Brilliant, yeah? Let's get in rush hour, shall I? Fuck's sake. Do that? I was excited now. I moved forward about 3 feet. But yeah. So, essentially, we had this last viewing and it's really nice. The estate agent was really nice and we're like, look, we really like this. Can we do this? And he's like, well, we can do go tours, etc. And he's like, oh, sweet. Cool. We've got like 5 other viewings and I'll hopefully ring you by the end of the day. So we're like, please ring us. Also, we lost out on the other one that we were waiting for, the one we had a £200 holding fee for, and we're waiting for our £200. If it's not in my account, by the time I wake up tomorrow morning, I am going to ring them and I'm going to be so fucking angry, and basically it's going to be their fault. I'm going to blame everything on them, and I'm just going to be a dick. So, because I've had a bad day. I was having such a bad day until we saw this one we really liked, and we're really, really hopeful for it, even though we don't think. Like, it's always silly of us to be positive. It's weird because, like, the more positive you are, the more it hurts when you don't get it, but you need to be positive, otherwise you just want to fucking jump off a bridge or something. I'm not even shitting you. Like, I got so low this morning, I was curled up in a ball. Laura went in the shower, and I curled up in a ball with my headphones on, loud, and just rocked. And Laura was like, I've made you breakfast because you look stressed. I'm like, I am stressed. It takes a lot to break me, but when I'm broken, I'm broken. So that was fun. Otherwise though, why am I in gear? Just roll on this hill. Otherwise, like I say, yeah, we're looking forward to finding out that one. And then that was enough to like perk us up for the day, basically. We went back and whatever. In other news, I have got in touch with Currys vis-a-vis my Surface. I've been holding back on like commenting too much about it because there was a chance that I could replace it for a better one. Basically what happened was when we went on the day, they matched us up with like certain levels of technology and stuff. And I was matched up with like this crazy £1,700 laptop. And I'm like, fuck me, okay, they want to spend a lot of money. I went in only wanting a Surface. I'm like, if I get a Surface, I'm super, super lucky. They then gave me, like, showed me this £1,700 and I'm like, I negotiated him down from that to a Surface, and I just went, oh, I'll have the top spec one then. And he's like, yeah, sweet, there you go. But then the one that came in the post is actually the bottom spec one, and the bottom spec one isn't bad. It's like 4 gigs of RAM, which is probably what my current laptop has. It has an i3, which my laptop has worse than an i3, because it's an AMD piece of crap, basically. Alright, thank you very much for the directions, lady, but I'm going to ignore them because you're wrong. I finally got in touch with them again since obviously the bank holiday and whatever. They were struggling. Which way are you going? Good, because I wasn't going to let you turn in front of my nose there. And also I'm just sick of driving around and stuff. I'm kind of annoyed that I'm driving today, but it's either that or get the bus, and the buses aren't very good this evening. So then keep right on the, yeah, sweet. That's what I wanted to do. I want to go the M4, not the A roads, because the A roads, I'm going to be going with the traffic at this time, so I don't want to do that. What else? We went, what did we do? Oh yeah, so I got in touch with them and they said, look, like, I'm really sorry that they matched you with this more expensive one and basically like got my expectations to be so much higher. And I've emailed them back and I'm like, look, I'm genuinely really sorry for like trying to push you for things. And they said, I said to them, like, essentially a 64 gigabyte hard drive, which is the only real problem with the Surface, is unusable because Windows 10 is about 20 gigabytes. No, 20-30 gigs, I think Windows 10 is. So you've only got a 30 gigabyte hard drive on the Surface Pro, on my model. And then I've got 10 gigs of Visual Studio, plus whatever other software I'm going to need next year, because I'm going to need things like Eclipse to do things that are outside of Visual Studio, basically. And I mean, I can get an SD card, and I said to them, like, I'm going to have to look into getting an SD card, and they said they were going to help me out with that as well. But the problem with an SD card is that you can't really install programs on them. There's a nice Ferrari coming up on my left here. It looks gorgeous. You can't really install Visual Studio, for example, on a SD card. I'll have to be really selective over what programs I install on that, and then otherwise just use it purely for files and code, basically. And then obviously you've got to try and get a fast read one. And I've got one in it at the moment, and it's 32 gigabytes, and it's not really big enough because I've stepped away from trying to set up my Surface because I know how much of a faff it is to install things like that if there was a chance that I was then going to replace it for a better one. So now I know that I can't replace it for a better one, although I'm thinking of going to Currys tomorrow, being a bit cheeky and having a go, but we'll tell you about that tomorrow, I guess. You never know, you never know. I shouldn't really say that. Anyway, we will go, yeah, so they've said that they're going to help me out with an SD card. I looked on the website and they don't really have micro SD cards. So I said, like, oh, a flash drive will be okay, like a USB 3.0 flash drive will be really good. So I've requested one of them, a 64GB flash drive, which he said, all that, or I asked for a portable hard drive, just to be a bit bigger. I've got a portable drive at the moment, but it's used for backups and stuff, and it's literally like full. It's like all of our computers all backed up, so it's not really useful for that kind of things. But if I get a portable hard drive, my problems are over, because anything can be installed on it. And you can get like SSD ones, which is the one I linked them. It was £100, and I'm like, genuinely, I'm happy with this £20 memory stick or this £100 thing. I have no preference. So, but yeah, like I say, it looks like the service is definitely here to stay, and I've been loving it. I genuinely have been, but I haven't been able to push it as hard as I'd otherwise have pushed it by now, because it isn't. I was hoping that it wouldn't be mine to push. I was hoping to get another one, but now I know what I can do with it. It means I can release the video, and I can now review this model instead of reviewing the model I was going to have, or I thought I was going to have. So there's that. Traffic on that side of the motorway is horrendous. Yeah, we're about to hit the M4 now, so I'm expecting queues. And I also don't know how far away the junction is to Bath, so we'll see. I can't remember. Like, I don't know at what point to start stepping over into the left lane, but we'll see. The M4 is probably in traffic, fucking speed limited anyway, because it always is at this time. So, yeah, that's it really. That's been my day. Lots of flat hunting. We're really fucking sick of it, and we can't really take it anymore, to be honest with you. Like, to be honest, like, who was I talking to yesterday? I was talking, was it Andy, I think? He messaged me. And he said, you look enjoying your time as unemployed. I'm like, no, because I'm just fucking house viewing stuff all the time. I'm literally doing nothing else. Literally nothing. I haven't had any fun since I quit. Since I finished my job, I haven't had a second of fun. So, but yeah, that's life, innit? That's life. What can you do? I'm going to play some snooker tonight though. I was hoping to get a phone call, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have it. I'm going to stop talking because this video has probably already gone on for way too long. There's so many people live in Bath. I'm now queuing to get off of the M4. Christ, it's only a small city. This is the problem. People work in Bristol, commute to Bath. I did it the opposite way around. I live in Bristol, commuting to Bath when I go to university, so it's not that bad. Like, the other side of the motorway is fine. You know what I mean? So, like, relatively, everything should be okay when I'm driving there. It's just that it's a bit crap going this way round. It's taken me 40 minutes to get to this junction of the M4, which isn't great. It's supposed to take it's a 30-minute drive for the whole thing, and I'm maybe halfway. I said to Andy, like, I'll meet you at, I'm aiming for 6. I left an hour early because it's supposed to take 30 minutes, but I don't trust it. Google was saying it was going to take 45 minutes. I left on the hour, and now I'm here, so I'm living the dream, essentially. It's the second time I've driven into Bath and got rammed in traffic, didn't I? It's always the case. It's always the case. He texted me a minute ago, and I'm like, I've got the voice thing. My car can, I could put it in car mode, and it will read out text messages and stuff, so I can reply to Laura by like voice text and stuff, which is good. But voice text, what I mean is I speak and it tries to guess what I'm saying. I don't know what it sent. I just said words and just sent it. Send, and then it sent. But yeah, good old traffic into Bath. It's always fun. But yeah, I'm busting out some Leona Lewis ATM. So well, there we are, ladies and gentlemen, Bath. That's where we just played some snooker, just there. And we just played, it was so weird. Obviously I went around to pick up Andy from his flat. It was really nice. He's got a really nice flat actually. It's got a really good view as well. He's got like a nice view of Bristol. I wish I'd filmed it, but my camera was in my car. Anyway, so I went up there, had a quick look at that, then I drove him over to here, just driving to get my car now. It's parked up around the corner, hopefully without a parking ticket. We think we understand what the parking permit rules were. But anyway, so we're going to, oh, look at that piano, yummy. We were playing against this, we went in, basically what they're doing is the University of Bath are putting forward a snooker team for like the local snooker competition. We aren't really playing against like other like universities or anything like that. We're just kind of playing against normal teams. So there's these 3 old blokes, bless them, who come to play snooker, and they're like, we're in the room, I've been in there for, well, since before 7, about 6:30ish, and it's now just 9 o'clock, and my head is killing. It's so quiet and dark in there, and I've just played my first, like, we play, essentially me and Andy had to play 3 games each. So I played my first 3 games so that I could head back to Bath, basically. He's got 3 games to play now at 9 o'clock at night. Fucking hell, it's a long day. So, played the first game, I played the first game, and I won 59-9, and he conceded before we'd even sunk all of the reds. That was pro. I've never done that well before. And then I lost the next game. I've got a parking ticket, have I? I'm not clamped, am I? I don't think so. Wait! Took 2 photos of myself because I was so cold I couldn't let go. I like pressed the focus. Nope, broke it. So yeah, we did 2. Played the first game 59-9. Lost the next game. I was about 2 snookers behind with the blue and the pink and the black left, and I got a couple of I kept getting close to snookers. I'm quite good at snookering people. I got a couple of close snookers, and then like I was like by close, I mean like it was a snooker but they hit the ball, and then like I said to myself, like, if the blue goes down or I foul, I'll concede, and I conceded. I'm like, the pressure in there is so much. There's like three of these old men. Andy's in the corner playing on his phone, and I'm like, pressure. But the idea was that, like, it's better to lose a game than not being able to play at all. So without me, Andy wouldn't have been able to play at all. And then I won the next game. The guy conceded. It was in the colours though. He conceded on the last couple of balls. I won. I had 50 again, 54 to 20 something, 30 something maybe, and he conceded. So yeah, I won 2 of my I won 2 of my 3 games. So now Andy only has to win 2, and then we won the game. I'm not going to find out, however, because it is 9 o'clock and I do need to get back. So it's going to take me about 30 minutes to get back down to Bristol now, and I'm missing Laura, so I'm heading back now. I might talk to you on the way. I'll set up car cam just in case I talk to you on the way, because I'll probably sign off before I get home. So.